in this video, we're going to be looking at the sine and cosine from the unit circle. All right, so all we have here is a unit circle. It has a center of 0, 0, and a radius equals 1. All right, now what I've drawn here, we've got x and y here in blue. We've got a radius of 1, so we've got essentially a right-angled triangle. Now, if we look at this, if we have theta here, and I was to write cos theta, for example, so it'd be cos theta. Now, that is adjacent over hypotenuse, so that's ON over OP, for example. Well, then ON is x over 1, which equals x. Now, if I was to look at sine theta, for example, sine theta, well, that would be opposite, which would be NP over OP, which equals y over 1 equals y. That's important information. So what we need to know is the x coordinate is cos theta, and y coordinate is sine theta. That's very important. Now, what you can see is we've got a right-angled triangle. When we think of right-angled triangle, we've got trig, but we also have Pythagoras' theorem. So technically, we have x squared plus y squared equals 1. Well, what that tells us then is cos squared theta plus sine squared, sine squared theta equals 1. Now, that's important information. That's going to definitely come up later on in the topic of periodic phenomena. You need to know that cos squared plus sine squared theta equals 1. And that's for any point on the line. So if P here was any point on the line, the x coordinate would be cos theta and the y coordinate would be sine theta. And that's anywhere on the line. Okay? That's anywhere on the line. So for example, if I just move that out of the way and I draw up another diagram, we draw the unit circle. 1, 1, minus 1, 1. And we had, that was 75 degrees. Well, then that coordinate there would be cos 75, sine 75. If we had all the way over here, and that was 165 degrees, for example, well, then that coordinate would be cos 165, sine 165. And that's the same as if we went down here, and it was all the way around 225. That coordinate would be cos 225, sine 225. So it's important to know cos theta, x coordinate. Sine theta, y coordinate. Okay, very important information, and that's going to come up constantly throughout this topic.